That's some of the severe weather that we've seen over the past few days. Thanks for joining us here on AccuWeather Weekend. Thursday, a share of tornadoes through the upper Midwest, and then Friday into Friday night, we saw many deadly storms work their way from Missouri into states like Kentucky, and we know of at least 28 people dead from those storms. This weekend, the weather has quieted down a little bit, but we are expecting it to ramp up over the upcoming hours. Thanks for joining us as we continue to follow the thunderstorms still working their way through some of the U.S. Satellite and radar showing you this storm system pinwheeling over New England and Canada is actually the culprit for all of the severe weather we've had recently. Waves of energy have worked around it. That sense has died down. Most of that's moved offshore, but you can see there are some pieces of energy in the flow coming in from the Pacific that has led to some thunderstorms across the southeast currently. Quiet through the central U.S. and the upper Midwest. As you work your way to the west, though, you can see this storm system. It's brought thunderstorms to the west, and it's also brought some high elevation mountain snow. This is the storm system that brings us severe weather. Great news for those that are cleaning up, by the way, around the Show Me state in that highest threat here for severe weather as we go into Monday and Tuesday with the storm system pushing out in the plains. It finds the Gulf moisture, and this is what fuels that threat for severe weather into tomorrow. We have a high risk highlighted in the afternoon, evening, and into the night before these storms move east. They still could have some damaging winds Tuesday. There is another risk for severe weather as we head through Tuesday, a moderate risk a little farther to the east. As tornado week continues too, we want to talk about how climate change is impacting severe storms, and tornadoes are bringing hazards. AccuWeather Senior Director of Forecasting Dan DePodwin and AccuWeather climate expert Brett Anderson have more in this week's Climate in the News. If you're traveling today, there are some thunderstorms coming into the mix. Places like the Mile High City picking up some thunderstorms possible for especially the afternoon. Dallas, thunderstorms likely for you. Atlanta, some activity out there even this morning, so minor delays expected as we head throughout the day. The good news is flight cancellations, they are still relatively low here as we it's a good idea to go through that insurance policy this time of year, not just for severe weather, which can really occur anytime during the Northeast, but it's also for that threat for hurricanes, right? Especially along our coastlines here. 73, though, for the high today in New York City is a bright, beautiful day. Maybe some good time lingers for Monday into states like Maine, which means there's going to be a bit more rain. However, along the Atlantic coast, it's looking pretty nice. Places like Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Philadelphia all enjoy